So I want a lot of bamboo, and I have a lot of bamboo, but not nearly as much as I need. And we'll get to why I need it in a second, but for now, hello everyone, it is your human Thork, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be another chill one, but in a kind of fun way. I have a lot of things that I want to make with bamboo, so that means I'm going to have to come up with a temporary automatic farm type situation, and we just got some quartz, so I think you guys know what that means. We're gonna try to figure out some redstone. That is going to be the second part of this episode. The first part, however, is going to be something that I alluded to in the last episode. I have had this outpost kind of just chilling here next to me this entire series, and we have not gone and explored it. I've been too spooked, but now that we have a kind of alright set of armor and some knockback, and I just replaced a shield, I think I feel confident enough to go and see if there are any allays or allays. I'm not really sure how you say it, but regardless, I want to go and briefly explore that area, because who knows, we might turn it into something later, and I don't know, I just really want to. Farming and a little bit of exploration, a little mix of both, I think is a great mix for this episode. And by the way, these guys have been kind of chilling here. They haven't despawned. I don't think I made note of them before, but they've just kind of been here all series, or maybe since episode 2 or 3. I'm not really sure, but they've been here a long time. Now, I don't know how difficult this is going to be, but I see our first couple defenders over here, so we're going to have to kind of skirt around them. I don't really know how difficult they are. I don't really ever venture into these places. Ooh, I don't think there's anything there. There we are. Let's just see if we can run in there. I think that's going to be the better option here. Excuse me, fellas. Don't mind me. I think not. Okay, we are in. All right, so let's keep going. Now, I know this has loot. I know these places have loot, I should say, but I don't think they have like that extravagant of items. Just maybe like a couple pieces of gold or food. But anyways, let's see. Okay, just about what I expected. Some dark oak and some food. That's I'll take it. You know, I'm not going to complain. I don't know if they have the potential to spawn armor trims, but I mean, that would be cool if they did. Now then, how are we going to get out of here? Now, I don't think I see anything in that. Take a closer look here. Nah, I think if there were allays in there, there would be a roof over it, right? All right, well, that was pretty uneventful, but that's honestly fine by me. Now, I wonder, can I make a stylish exit here? I absolutely can. Ooh, that looks like a cool place to explore, but I can't really get there right now. All right, with this area conquered, I'd say thoroughly conquered. That was a really short trip, but that's kind of what I wanted. Oh man, that's a great screenshot. All right, let's go. Let's see if this works. Oh boy, that was really fun. Kind of sketchy, but really fun. We're gonna have to make a way through this this area eventually, because this is what we got for a pier or an aqueduct, and I'm not really feeling that. Let's also test out a little bit of our aqua affinity and depth strider. I can definitely feel a difference. That's really cool. All right, with that little exploration done, I think it's time that we get on to the next part of this episode. I think I really want some bamboo, so that means I'm gonna really need to work on a bamboo farm. And luckily, they don't seem that difficult. I've made like an automatic sugarcane farm before, and it's kind of the exact same idea, you know? I just gotta get some building materials, gather all that stuff up. I have some redstone and some pistons, so it's not gonna be too bad. I'm gonna gather some materials and craft up a couple things, and I don't know, find a place to put this thing. Actually, I kind of want to record the first couple of redstone pieces that we make in this world, so I think let's make a couple observers, I guess, just as many as we can, because we only have 6 pieces of quartz at the moment. But that shouldn't be an issue. We can make a couple pistons as well. We might need a little bit more. I think 6 observers and 6 pistons is gonna be enough, and I think we could also craft a couple of redstone torches. I don't entirely know what I'm doing. I'm no Mumbo, but I can definitely tinker with a couple things here and there. And now building blocks. I don't really know. I mean, it's not going to be a big build, so we can probably just cobble some stuff together. I mean, we got some cobble, some tuff, some cobbled deep slate. I mean, we could probably use some copper as well, because I'm not really ever going to use it. We can go ahead and make just however many copper blocks that we can and just kind of sprinkle them in there. Maybe make a couple slabs, maybe make a couple staircases. That seems about right. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, so I think, all of the materials that I will need. I'm going to totally just kind of make this build up on the spot. I don't have a plan going into it as per usual. And I think as for location, I think it's time we go over there. We have not been over there in really a bit, as we came from that mountain range just over there, so I think we might have seen it, but it's been a while. And it's where in episode 1 or 2, I can't really remember at this point, I said that I wanted to build a lot of farms and kind of do like a Hermitcraft district type layout to this place, and that was going to be where the farms are. So, I mean, where better to put it? I mean, I think it should be well within render distance, so hopefully it'll be working while we're over here. However, if we ever need a ton of bamboo, we will probably set up like an AFK platform and do all of the normal redstone farm stuff if I remember how to do it. But for now, I'm gonna just get some water, because why not? And I don't know, let's just try to figure something out. I also really want to do something with this lake. I don't know, I feel like it's a perfect location to put a ton of like underwater bases. I mean, I'm saying that right now, but I fully know that it's very tedious to do anything underwater in this game, and so we'll just kind of leave that up to theory crafting for now. I just really want to get started on this. All right, let's see what this area has to offer. I already love this. You know how much I love random areas of the world like that. Ooh, you know what? This is actually like a perfect area for some sort of like farming area. So yeah, let's I guess just settle on a spot, because otherwise I will just be wandering around this area for who knows how long. I don't have any other builds planned out for this area. I mean, I have ideas of what I would want to put in here, so I think we just gotta put it in here. I kind of want it visible from the other side of this place just for now. This seems like it could work. we're only gonna need like a 6 by something space, so we got the 6 over here, and now we just got to figure out the something. And it's also precisely now that I realize that I didn't have a bed, but there's a sheep. I think we are saved. All right, I guess we can kind of light this area up a bit and get started. I don't really want to time lapse this, because it'll be very all over the place and I'll probably waste a lot of recording space. So I think the plan is just going to be something along the lines of, I'm going to leave in what's interesting and remove what's not, and you're going to see it. All right, let's do it. Okay, so if I know redstone, which I definitely don't, but we're going to deal with it. Wait, did I better... Oh my, I have to get bamboo. I actually have to go get bamboo. I cannot believe I forgot bamboo while making a bamboo farm. One moment. Yep, there's all the bamboo. I think 64 should be more than enough. We're only gonna need like 6, so that should be plenty. Okay, now let's get back over there. I think I'm gonna legitimately just try to make this as bare bones as possible. I also don't know how high bamboo grows, or what its maximum is, or how high we want the collection system to be. Actually, I should probably look that up. Okay, so it can grow 12 to 16 blocks tall. I guess we'll go like 11 or 12 blocks tall for the observers, just to get the minimum in case some grow but not all of them grow. So we kind of want to make all of them trigger is how I'm thinking about this. But anyways, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's gonna be the farm. I'm just gonna get these growing. I'm also just now realizing I'm gonna have to get a collection system going, which we could do minecarts for. That might be a little bit above my redstone expertise, but we're gonna try to wing it. I'm not gonna look this up. I'm just gonna try to do it. That's gonna be plenty. Will I need redstone rails or activator rails? I don't know. We'll figure that out. I guess we will work on the collection system first. Oh. Well, hopefully that will make me think better I think we actually need to only make this one tall, because this thing that I also still need to make, this thing needs to be running along the top of this in order to collect the drops on top of it. I think, oh boy, let's do something like this. I'm also not too worried about these redstone components being visible. I don't think that should be a concern of mine. Maybe this is going to inspire me to figure something out here. Activator rail, I think, is something we're going to need. Now, I know we're going to need some hoppers, or maybe just one hopper for now, because that's how we are going to offload everything. If you know redstone, shush, because I am not going to be doing this correctly, and nor do I care. I mean, if you want to give me advice in the comments, feel free, but I don't know how much I will care, if I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Let's put that there. Then if we do this, will it go? Oh my god, this is a perfect encapsulation of my redstone knowledge. Oh man, I cannot wait to see the comments on this one. This is gonna be fun though. I don't know redstone, and I take pride in that to a certain extent. I mean realistically, I do need to get a little bit more familiar with redstone, but honestly, it is kind of funny. Okay, go. That's not what I was thinking. Do I need powered rails are a thing, right? I think they use gold. Back to the base. I will figure this out. It will take me some time though. And no, I'm not going to look up a Mumbo tutorial, all right? Or any other tutorial for that matter. As much as you may want me to, at this, depending on how long this takes me, I'm not going to do it. I want to do it the Thork way. And the Thork way is to fumble around and figure it out on my own. That's how we do it. Ooh, you know, okay, this is totally unrelated to what we're doing in this episode. Like 100% totally, completely unrelated. But I just had a thought that it would be really cool if they added into the game. You know how in real life, you know, when people walk on a trail for a, you know, extended amount of time, it kind of becomes like a path. You know, in Minecraft, we can kind of just make paths. What if there was an option in the game, or maybe it could be done like through a mob, right? Maybe a mob would do this. And this would be a mob that would be very hard to find. Maybe it's invisible. And the only way to find this mob is to find its trail and its path. But the only way to find its path is to stay in an area long enough to see them create it. It follows one set pathing, right? It doesn't change from that. And it takes trips back and forth, maybe, you know, to buy something or trade something. And then maybe at the end of this trail or something, it, you know, reveals itself to you, and then, you know, you can do something with that mob, either trade with it, fight it, you can, I don't know, something like that, something elusive and hidden like that. That would be really fun. It would kind of be a little bit more dynamic, and I think that could be really fun. All right, now that we have this, let's do something like that. I think that's going to be better. All right, and then do something like that. Maybe, perhaps, very possibly, we do this. By the way, we need to break this, absolutely. I don't think I need like an activator rail, actually. I think just by having the track like this, it'll be enough. All right, let's see. There we are. There's a little bit more power. Yes, absolutely. Okay, this is what I wanted. All right, all of that back and forth was finally worth it, because now we got one big part of this done, I think. Just to test my theory, if we place down some dirt, will it get picked up? Ah. Oh no. What's the mechanism then? Oh, it's not a... I realize. I know now. I got it. You know, I forgot that these existed for a second, but that is how you do it, I think. If I place some dirt on here very haphazardly, and then do this, yes, success. Okay, it was just that one little finicky thing there, but we got it. I want to see how efficient this is. If we just do 23 here, is it going to go one by one? Yes. Okay, so every time it passes over the hopper, it's gonna deposit some stuff in here. It's not gonna like stop. It's just gonna constantly do it while it has material I think that's what I want. Because alternatively, we could do, I think, an activator rail or like a pressure plate rail. Oh, okay. It just, that worried me a little bit. All right, that was a bit odd. It should be well and done, right? Yeah, okay. I'm curious though, what if I do this? Will I get stuck? No. Do I actually want to close this up? Because that would help hide the redstone. Yeah, honestly. Okay. Uh-oh. Did we get stuck? Yeah, we got stuck. Okay, we can't totally do that. All right, we have the collection system done. Now we just need to get the gathering system in and get the pistons and observers all working, which hopefully that will be less complicated than this. If you are a redstone genius or a wizard, or you just know redstone in general, I hope this video isn't too frustrating. We're just doing whatever we feel like here, all right? So, but hey, if you want to teach me redstone in the comments, be sure to stick around, subscribe. You know that lights up the rainbow button now and all that kind of stuff. It was really cool. And by the way, no, this is not the end of the video. I'm just kind of saying subscribe to say subscribe. I know I just throw that at the end of the video sometimes, but I don't know, maybe throw it in the middle or wherever this ends up being in the video. I'm not sure. But regardless, let's move on to the next step. Now, I'm not going to worry about making this next part pretty. We can go in and decorate it later if we so choose to. However, I think just getting the components in to make this work will be the most important thing here. Now, this part I do have some relative confidence about because I think it's not too difficult. I think I know how I'm gonna do it. I say way too confidently, as some of you are probably already pointing out flaws and all that kind of stuff in my design, but shush. We're not here for perfection, all right? Is that gonna get stuck though? Yeah. Okay, so we can't have that. Actually, we can have this. We just need to extend this out one more, and I got rid of my rails. So essentially, if we just expand this out by one, it should be fine because it can go right over it. Correct? Possibly, maybe correct. All right, that's going. And then we should be able to do this now, and it works fine. Yep, that works perfectly. And for the sake of the video, let's get rid of that for now, for your listening pleasure. All right, so I know that there is probably a way more efficient way of doing this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is where this 12th block will be where the observer is. So we wanted to observe this way, right? So that the faces are looking at the thing. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we're going to need to feed some sort of redstone down to those things, those pistons. I have an idea. I don't know if it's a correct idea, but it's an idea nonetheless. I know there's a way to send a redstone signal downwards, right? Hang on, can this pass through? Yes. Okay, so this can pass through a block. I saw that little bit light up. This is where my scaffolding comes in very, very, very handy. Ooh, do these have to be like repeaters or something going into this? Okay, this is how I'm going to test this. No. I think I'm going to need a lot of repeaters, which I don't entirely remember how I create. Oh, it's smooth stone. Of course it's smooth stone. Well, I do have 6 exactly. I did not plan that. But if we do this and then do this... Yeah. Yes, this is how we're doing it. I don't know how one is supposed to typically do it. Ooh, wait. Oh, wait, we could do that. That might work. Okay. All right. So if we do this... Yes! Wait, why is that... Oh, no. Is it only partially working? What? Hey, hang on. What if I place it here? Huh? Oh boy. Wait, I'm fascinated by this now. Is it like reversed? Is like the signal reversed? If I place something here, is the other one gonna go? No, it's still those. Only those 2 are activated. Why? This is complicated. Maybe I just don't know why that would be the thing, unless it has something to do with this circle, and maybe oh wait. I think I understand. if only these two pistons are firing, which they are, maybe that's something to do with my placement of where I connected this, because it's very uneven, right? There's 2 signals here and all the rest, but I have this, right? So, or this redstone here. So if I wanted to trigger all of them, what I could do is run this under and then connect it up through like here, and then it would like take the entire line down and then trigger all of them. Maybe that's my best guess. I might have no idea what I'm doing, or I might be onto something. I don't know. I'm learning redstone for the first time, people. Nobody else has ever done it. Nobody else has ever done redstone. I'm a pioneer. Am I out of redstone? Well, that would be awkward if I am. I can't possibly be out of redstone. I think I'm out of redstone. This is difficult. I'm gonna go get more redstone. You know, it looks so, yeah, it looks so, it just looks. Man, I've seen a couple of comments with you guys asking to show the process of building more. I mean, there you go. I don't think this is what you meant, but this is what you're gonna get. All right, let's try this again. Ow. Let's try this again, and hopefully, maybe we just need a couple more pieces of redstone and it'll work. Maybe I can be hopeful. So hopefully if I do this, all of them will trigger. Did any trigger? Oh, that's worse. How did I make it worse? Oh, is a signal, something here is going too long. I think it's like, what, 7 blocks that a signal needs to be recharged? Yo! Okay, that's progress. That's promising. We might have just figured it out. So if we do this, do all of them trigger? Oh wait, they're staying on. Right, I should have thought of that. No, we can do this. Okay, if I turn it off, right, does that kind of like invert the signal then? Chill. If I practically invert the signal, right, then no, not then. Never, actually, is the answer. Never is the thing. Like, I know how to activate this thing manually, but not like this. I'm gonna try to make some more repeaters. I'll be right back. Oh, I still have this set to what I used to have it at. That's not what I wanted to do. Anyways, I'll be right back. Yo, Future Thork here, stepping in for Past Thork yet again, because they forgot to turn on their microphone after they took a break to go make some repeaters, and just never turned it back on, and I totally have a silent clip of me actually figuring out how this machine works, so I'll just let you enjoy my reaction, genuine reaction to getting this working. It was just that, but with like a lot more sound and a lot more of skeletons and creepers and mobs and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, we got there. All right, so now that we have this done, the fundamental core mechanics of this thing, I think it's time that we actually get decorating a little bit. I'm not going to do much. I think it would be a really cool idea to blend this into the landscape a little bit and kind of mimic what we got going on over here. I have a great idea for this. Now then, I do think we're going to have to use some glass on the front of this, and I came prepared. Actually, I went back to get prepared, and now I'm prepared. But I think putting some glass on this thing, just like this, and going all the way up to the top of where we're going to, be observing things, will be a great idea, and kind of tie in both of these aesthetics a little bit. Now, I would be using glass panes, however, I don't think it would work that well. We would still be losing some drops, so this is our solution. All right, and now just for my reference, we're gonna cap this off as such, and like so. All right, let's see what this is looking like. Very, very interesting. Now, I think this is where the doors will go. In fact, I can probably just add those on right now. We're just going to use some standard oak doors for now. We can always change it up at a later date, and we almost certainly will. However, just for now, to give myself a little bit of an idea of what we're gonna be doing here, this will be perfectly fine. I am glad I have a lot of cobble, because I'm definitely going to need it. Now, some of you may be asking, what am I going to do with all of this stuff in the back? All of the components, the things that make it work? Well, we're not going to do much with it at all. I plan on covering all of this up, so it's just going to kind of stay there. I can already hear a lot of you saying, well, that's going to be a lot of blocks. What's the plan? And well, I guess we should just get into the plan. I think it would be a great idea if we could create, kind of like an artificial mountain that kind of stretches off and slopes maybe to like about, I don't know, here or so, and do a gradual incline, do some terraforming, cover all of this up in like a kind of half mountain type thing with a purple front showing, and that's going to be the farm. I think that would be really cool. We can have this part be relatively open and like vegetation-y, and this could be where we drop into the collection system. I destroyed that. Right. I was trying to make this look good and I broke it. Let's fix this real quick. Luckily, it is an easy fix. This could be like the main entrance, you know, and we can kind of put a pathway here going out relatively like this, and eventually make a pathway throughout here and all that kind of stuff. Now then, I'm guessing you guys are thinking this is going to be a lot of work, and you are correct. So we're not going to do this all in one episode. We're going to kind of just chill and work on it whenever I want to, I guess is the thing. So we're going to get a start on it today. I do want to get something finished to show you guys the concept, like kind of like a proof of concept, you know, and then we'll go from there. And I think that means time-lapse time. Future Thork, you know what to do. Alright, so finally, we got something working and the start of something looking pretty good. It's just a bunch of dirt right now, but that's because this is going to take a long time to actually make how I want to make the thing look, you know what I'm saying? It is certainly going to be a lot of landscaping and terraforming, but luckily for me, I actually don't mind terraforming in Minecraft. It's kind of satisfying, to be honest. Like, the longest part of this whole project so far was figuring out what to do with the redstone and how to make the thing actually work. But after all that redstone was in, I mean, I think the rest of this is going to just be a satisfying compilation of building for next time. Because I think that is the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I really do appreciate it. We got a pretty good and chill episode today. We went on a little bit of an adventure to that outpost and worked on our next project over there in the distance. It really looks like a giant pillar of dirt and stone and glass from here, and that's kind of what it is. It definitely adds a nice little silhouette to the horizon, but I mean, for now, that's going to add like a little bit of depth to this entire area and give the rest of this area some purpose, because we have not actually really expanded our reach beyond this little section of the island. So, or I keep saying island, it's not an island, this little side of the area. We have all of this when we need to use it. I am very happy with that. I hope you guys had fun watching this. I know I had fun making it. And so with that, I only want to do one more thing, because I'd say this is a bit overdue if you ask me. And so if you did like this video in any way, shape, or form, please do what the pickaxe says. Please take its advice and like and subscribe. You know, it's good advice. I would highly recommend it. It is a great way to support a smaller channel like mine, and you get to be updated with whatever we got going on in this whole bunch of randomness and insane area. Just insane. I was trying to think of a word, but I couldn't. Just insane area. And be sure to share this video with a friend who likes Minecraft content and wants more of it. This kind of chill, laid back, just kind of vibing stuff. That would also be really cool. Let me know what you think of this episode and what you think we could do with that entire area. I mean, I think it's going to become our farming area, almost certainly, but what specific farms we could put there, leave that in a comment. That's fun. Anyways, keep being you, keep being awesome, and we will see you in the next one. See you next time. Yes, that's fun. We got a Project Blossom.